Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Hello, welcome. Welcome to Culture Club USA. Now, don't forget, I must say hello to the FBI and CIA agents who seem to like me a lot lately. I don't know. And my fellow cult members. Welcome to another episode of Only Scams on Trial. Now, how are all of my people doing? You guys are so dedicated. First of all, thank you so much for always showing up. Thank you. U-Haul, where are you in here? U-Haul, you just came in. Now, where are you driving? Are you anywhere near Drew Brew again? Because he might just show up and knock on your truck. And you know what, Drew? Can we put U-Haul's page up in the chat, please? And U-Haul, can you put your shorts page? His shorts are actually very, very good. I like it because he reviews energy drinks, okay? Which, you know, I love. The ones that are sugar-free, of course. Ajot is in the chat. Rhoda is here tonight. Welcome back. Wow, we have Tina. Hello. Loco Tina. I like it. Loco Tina, 143. I'm going to tell my dad to play that. 143. Okay, Drew, thank you so much for modding. Nathan, you are loyal. Thank you for coming. Nikki is in the chat. All you guys that are just coming in, make sure you go follow her channel with Cliff. It's really good. We have to always support our auditors, okay? I never forget where I came from. On the ground reporting, which I'm still doing. We got to keep our auditors going, all right? Darius Coleman is in the chat. And of course, the chef is here. Now, he had a great idea. A panel. Anybody interested in that? I think Ajot will do it. Nikki will do it, right? Let's set that up, guys. Let's set that up. Okay. Now, Tonight is another scam on trial. Now, I just can't get over these romance scams, first of all. It's shocking the lengths that these scammers will go to get $20, $200, $10. Give me $5 for tampon. I need tampon. Give me $5. I mean, the amount of people that ask for $5, okay, Aja, a $5 holla for feminine hygiene products, but then you're in a Ferrari on Instagram. Oh, I'm in my Ferrari on Instagram, but can you give me $5 for tampon? I need tampon. I mean, do any of these men, like, I understand that we are in a terrible state right now. You know, people are lonely. Some people are in bad positions. I get it. I get how it can happen. Because, let's face it, everybody meets online, right? Everybody meets online. This is just the way it is. I'm talking to you guys online. Think about this. I met all you guys online. That's bizarre. Okay, aside from like a couple. You get what I'm saying? Some of them know me from the on-the-ground stuff here in New York. I mean, for the most part, I've met a lot of people online, a lot of amazing people. What are men supposed to do? What are men supposed to do? You're supposed to pay thousands of dollars for some dating service, and it's all full of prostitutes anyway, most of the time, right? I mean, where are you supposed to meet people? So, unfortunately, these things happen. Now, you can't be a simp either. Okay, because we got to put the simps on trial. You can have a mistake here and there, but, you know, if you keep doing it, something's not right. All right? So, tonight, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies is the theme. Because the truth never hides, all right? But lies are cloaked in disguise, right? Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Deception pushes divide as hard as honesty tries. All right. You guys ready? You ready to get into this Only Scams on Trial episode? This should be a fun one. You'll be shocked. All right. You ready? Let's dive in.
Even for as long as I can remember going back to grade school, I've just never had any kind of successful relationship that lasted.
Meet Max. He wants to know the truth about his internet connection with this woman.
She is 28, very beautiful, young, brunette, well-endowed females-wise.
Can you guys just explain something to me? The bodies, these new bodies on these women are like the weird, like, what is this exactly? I mean, is anybody born with this body? I'm just curious. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, I get it. Like, some people have, you know, cute bubble butts and, you know, small. You know what I mean? But I mean, this is like Betty Boop. I mean, I've never seen anyone born with a body like this. It is just so bizarre. Like, that looks normal. That looks normal. But then you go to, like, some of these other photos, and you're just like, what is this? Like this. What kind of, like, where does this come from? I mean, I'm just saying. All right, right off the bat, let's take a look at this. She's clearly had plastic surgery, right? Because you're not born with it, okay? It's not maybe it's Maybelline or maybe she's born with it, okay? You went to a surgeon for that. There's no doubt about it, okay? So you had to have paid for it, number one. Number two, like, you're standing in front of a truck. Look at the houses. Look where she's at. Does this look like somebody that needs $50? Can you send me $5? $20? Does she look like she needs a plane ticket? No, she doesn't. Okay. And before I even dive into this guy is good looking. Like, what is wrong with this dude? He's young. Like, this makes no sense. Like, you got scammed on here with this chick. What on God's green earth could this woman have told you? Like, this doesn't make much sense. All right, I digress. Let's see where it goes.
Connection with this woman.
She is 28, very beautiful, young, brunette, well-endowed females-wise, clean, detail-oriented as far as like her cleanliness and her makeup and all that. She hasn't had anyone treat her the way I...
Wow, he's detail-oriented. You hear how he's talking? Well-endowed, you know, together, like, neat, clean. I mean, yeah. I mean, look, first of all, look at this. Bring this up. Where is that? Like, because if that's where she's living, all right, this girl's got bucks. Like, nobody living like that needs $50. You understand what I'm saying? Unless she's collecting $50 from, like, you know, 300 people per day. You understand what I mean? Hey, John, $5 holla. $5 holla. You made my night. $5 holla. Thank you, first of all. And you make me Where did these dudes get this? All right, let's go back to see where he's going with this. All right, he better have a good excuse for this one. He better really have a good excuse.
Cleanliness and her makeup and all that. She hasn't had anyone treat her the way I try to treat her.
Every time Mary Amber had a problem, Max would send a gift card.
A lot of them started becoming like, you know, hundreds after a while. But it's mostly been these.
Max has been sending everything he has left over to fund this woman's life.
Are you getting this? First of all, $5 holla. Okay, guys, let me ask you a question. Have you ever asked a man, or, you know, any girl, the AJOT, right? Any of the females in this chat, any of the guys in this chat, are girls like asking you for gift cards? What is it with these gift cards? Like, who asks somebody for a gift card? I mean, I don't, and look at how many he's got. Are you kidding me? Pull up the footage. Look at these are gift cards. These are gift cards. I mean, hello. I mean, what, did you go to Sam's Club and like get a lot of these things? Like a lot? Not a lot, a lot. Like there's a double entendre there. How are you getting this many gift cards and just sending gift cards? Like where do you, I don't even understand the thought process here. It's not normal. Okay.
It's mostly been these.
Max has been sending everything he has left over.
I gotta stop. You all says she's got one nice you know what. Now, do you think it's hers or do you think she bought it? I'm gonna go with she bought it. You all.
To fund this woman's life and keep her mother alive.
I think she was terminally ill with leukemia. You know, she's in pretty bad shape. Hello.
Terminally ill with leukemia. Oh God. This kid is just too good looking, like leukemia. No, he's addicted to something. Okay, I'm already predicting. He's addicted. He's getting a high off of this. Nobody believes that this girl has a terminally ill mother with leukemia, and that's why you're sending her all these gift cards. No.
Shape. Hello, my name is Maximilian. I am a 33-year-old gentleman out in Wichita, Kansas. I do like sports, and I do like geeky stuff, like video games. No wife or children.
Look at this guy. Why can't he find a girlfriend? I mean, first of all, okay, you're in which A-Jot says, show me the money, show you the money, show me the money. Yes, show me the money. Show me the money. Wasn't that from a movie? What movie is that? Show me the money. That's a quote from a movie. I know it. Nathan says he's getting them from old ladies. Nathan, come on. My uncle stubbed his toe. He needs money. Oh my God, why? Better than dead. U-Haul, plastic. Oh yeah, plastic butt. Yeah, okay. You think she bought it and just put it in her underwear or something like that? I mean, these girls, they'll go to any lengths, right? Or it could just be an app, right? Oh God.
For children, I'm an electrical engineering student. That's about right.
Whoa, he's an electrical engineering student. Come on, he's brilliant. You're an electrical engineering student.
Ready to graduate. As far as relationships, I could tell you without a shadow of a doubt that I've never been successful. And what I mean is, even for as long as I can remember going back to grade school, I've just never had any kind of successful relationship that lasted. The furthest I went was like a makeout session, but I guess you could say I've had intercourse, but it wasn't more than it wasn't multiple times with the same person.
Did you hear that? Okay. Listen. All right. He's young, but he's not that young. You know what I'm saying? He's an adult. He's 33 years old. Okay? Look. This is a serious problem. This is a serious problem. All right? And it's not even the fact that, I mean, he actually said that, he hasn't really had sex, more than like a one night stand. He's never done anything more than he's never had a girlfriend, really. Now, you're an adult. You're out in the world. You're brilliant. You're going to school. Now, if you were just spending all this time making yourself like, an incredible man and like secure, like you're passionate about the engineering and all that, fine. When you're busy like that, guys don't have time for this. That's sometimes how they get caught up in these things. Right? But you're an electrical engineering student and you are telling me right now that you don't understand the internet. You're 33 years old and you don't understand the internet. I mean, you look that good and you don't understand that you're talking to a scammer in another country and you bought a stack of gift cards for this, whoever it is. Something is wrong here. None of this makes sense. Now, if he was like 79 years old and his wife passed away, I get it. Okay? I get it. This I don't get.
Sort of like a one-night stand type of situation. The last time I did that was so far long ago, actually, I may as well be a virgin because I was 22 at the time, and here I am, 33, 34. The best I've had up until recently.
You heard that, right, guys? You heard that. So the last time he actually had sex was when he was 22, 23. He's 33 right now, going on 34. But it's not about the fact that he's not having sex. The fact is that you want to meet somebody, you want to be in a relationship because you're in a fake relationship with somebody online that I guarantee he's never met, never seen, never spoken to, never video chatted. That's the thing that kills me about this. How is it that you never ever Zoom these people. You never FaceTime. Okay, look, even my father is like FaceTiming me. Where are you, miss? Oh, I'm not in the park running. FaceTime me. I'm like, you get what I'm saying? All right, I'm in the park. All right, leave, go home. You know what I mean? Like, who can't FaceTime right now? Even if you don't have an iPhone, you have some kind of video chat. It's called WhatsApp, and it's free. I don't get these excuses.
Was maybe looking at people from afar, and possibly being an acquaintance, which in my opinion is different from an actual friend. But without a shadow of a doubt, I can't say that I've had any kind of high school sweetheart or even an elementary school girlfriend. So, yeah, I've never really had a steady girlfriend. I had a conversation with a coworker of mine.
Oh, here's the one that got him in trouble. Put that up. This is, dude, you're a decent looking guy. No, he's a good looking guy. He's not even decent. He's a good looking guy. Okay, come on. I mean, give me a break. Why not try online dating? I mean, does he actually know this person, or is that a scammer that hit him randomly? You get what I'm saying? Is that a scammer that said, why not? It could be this guy that's stealing all his money. And it's not even stealing because you're willingly giving it to these people. Oh my God.
Me, I'm a decent young fellow. I should put myself out in the market. And I'm like, you're right, man. I might try it.
Max has had no luck meeting women in person. This is when he decided to create a dating profile. That's when he was approached by this woman going by the name of Mary Amber.
They always have that one picture with those glasses on, like to make them look astute, or you don't have. Oh, I'm smart. Oh, he's an electrical engineer. Let me find the person with the glasses on to get this one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these people, these scammers, they do their research, boy. They do their research. Okay, let me talk to chat. The chef says, "I know this all too well. Unfortunately, I know. And here's the thing. Like I said. You are too generous. Thank you so much. The chef, he says, loneliness is a disease. Scammers capitalize on that. 1 in 3 men, 18 to 35, oh my God, are still a virgin or haven't had sex in the last year. Attention to a lonely person can be detrimental. Okay, yes, it can be an addiction. And you know something? What you're saying, okay, chef, this is the fault of, and I swear to God, it starts with the baby boomer generation. You get what I'm saying? The baby boomer generation stopped raising their kids. They spoiled them. They let them go taking their bras off and burning them. That's a feminist movement. All these people in the 60s, right? Am I right with the timeline here? Right? And then, the great generation had the baby boomers, right? And the great generation, they were hardworking, they were decent, loyal, honest people. They did everything for their children. They wanted them to have want for nothing, right? They spoiled them. And this is not all. This is just society, like how certain things happen. Because if you're out burning your bra, and these are the baby boomers, right? Doing all this feminist stuff and everything else, disrespectful, don't care. Look where we're at now. Now we've gone from that, right? We've literally gone from that to actually being proud prostitutes on OnlyFans. Oh, my parents support my prostitution career. Yeah. So they're fine with it. You get where I'm going with this? This is what we've actually gotten to. It's sad. And technology has not helped. Technology has not helped. How is a guy supposed to meet a girl when every time this is all they do. Look. You go into restaurants, you go anywhere, and it is amazing to me how many people I see on dates in New York City, and they're on their phones. How are you on a date or at dinner, even with your family, on your phone? What happened to spending quality time? What happened to having a conversation with people? You know what I'm saying? It's unreal to me. Do you ever know somebody that's constantly on their phone and you have to keep having the same conversation over and over again? Because it's like, I already had this conversation with you, but you were on your phone. You weren't listening to me. You're not engaging with me, and I'm right here. It's like there's no communication skills anymore. And I swear to God, it starts from the great generation who spoiled the baby boomers, and it just went all the way down here. Now we're Gen Z, proud prostitutes. There you go. It's sad. So I do understand how you get in a position like that, Chef. I really do. Darius, same thing. I really, really do. And Baller Alert, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate the super chat.
She said, hey, how's it going? Or something of that nature. And I said, you know, good. How are you? Of course, complimented her. She complimented me. Since then, it's evolved into daily communication. She is 28, very beautiful, young, brunette, well-endowed females-wise, clean, detail-oriented as far as like her cleanliness and her makeup and all that. Could be a supermodel. Definitely desirable, in my view, from pretty much 90 to 95% of men. Despite the way I
Now, I am going to say something here. Now, Mark, welcome into the chat. Mark says, me too, Chef. Me too. Now, let me just say this. I am going to say something very important. You cannot completely blame these men. You know why? These people that are behind these internet faces, these stolen identities, they are extremely dedicated. You understand? They are dedicated, diligent. You understand what I'm saying here? In other words, not only do they have the psychology of American men, and here's the crazy thing about this. If you actually think about it, what is the psychology of our men here in America? They're kind, good people. Think about it. Think about it. These people from other countries prey on that. They know that in general, look around you. Look around you. Everything we touch is basically made by men for women. Basically, let's be real here. We got to be honest. Every single thing. This microphone was made by a man. This here was made by a man who invented the laser printer that printed it. You get where I'm going. This technology, the fact that you can see me. Thank you again for another super chat. Okay, the chef says, if you haven't liked yet, please get the likes up for the engagement and to grow the channel. Thank you for joining us this evening. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. You know, I have to say, you guys are so much fun that I would do this if it was just one of you. I would show up for one. I'm not like one of those people that, I'm waiting for the chat to fill up. You know, guys, one person is still a person. And the fact that anybody showed up, I appreciate you. Now, back to what I'm saying here quickly. Men in America, men in general, are actually kind. Women complain about all this stuff, but actually, you know, I've never been in a situation where there wasn't a man that wanted to help. I've seen my father do it time and time again. Help somebody that has a flat tire. I've been there. I've watched him. I've gone and got the help while he did. I mean, seriously, men are not as bad as the media, okay? And the government who wants to keep everyone separated. See, there we go. Margaret's saying that we keep them all separated. Break up the household, okay? So they can control us. That's the narrative here. That's not how it's supposed to be. And I don't think people really want to be separated. But society has pushed us in that direction. The feminist movement is one of the biggest problems, okay? Why are women working and then complaining about it? Have a family, get married. It's not that you can't work, but seriously, think about what I'm saying. It's crazy. All right. Now these scammers, like I said, these people are really good at what they do. I do understand how you guys and a couple of you in my chat have experienced this. I do understand how this happened. Mark, okay, the chef says, Mark, I went very deep, buried myself in debt. The story is a tragedy. The fault is mine. Okay, you know what? We need to set up a show. Let's talk about it. All right, everybody, I'm going to email AJOT. We're going to do just a stream where we're all talking. All right, I'll set it up. Everybody, I'm going to see when you guys are free, and let's just do it. Let's have some fun, see where it goes. Nathan, I keep calling you Nathaniel. It's because of the L next to you. Nathan. Oh, God. Nathan says, I'm 37 and haven't been with anyone in a romantic capacity in a while. It's understandable. Look at these times. You think you're the only one? I can't tell you how many guys I know that are in the same situation. Don't feel bad. But we can change it, right? All right, let's see where this goes.
Pretty much 90 to 95% of men.
Anonymous. What happened there? I have to look that up. I have got to look that up. Something bad obviously happened there. Okay, that's something we're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to come in on the stream. All right, I've just volunteered you. Okay, let me just make sure everything is going good here, and give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, we're back. I digress.
We don't really argue. I mean, we've had a few disagreements, and that's just normal, But otherwise, most of the things are always positive. We always check up on each other. We give each other selfies, and a couple of explicit things too. Kind of getting juicy and exposing each other. Sort of like foreplay.
Okay, guys. All right, come on now. All right, okay. Now, see, this is where now I see, he's got a little, it's deeper. This is deeper, okay? Chef, Darius, this is deeper than, okay, look at these pictures. He's, she's sending nude pictures of herself, or whatever this is. I mean, obviously this is not her. You get what I mean? And the glasses? It's like, I want to be smart. He's smart. Like, these scammers are so good that they know to send him because he is going to school for a career as an electrical engineer. So they're like, let's find somebody that looks like this with glasses so that he thinks he can have a conversation with her. That's how deep this goes. My God.
Like foreplay, I guess, if you want to call it that. Plus, from my experience so far, she's a, God-loving and God-fearing woman, which helps. She goes to church.
She goes to church, and she is a God-fearing woman. I'm God-fearing. I go to church, but, this girl is not going to church. Because this is literally some man sitting in China or India or Nigeria. Nigeria seems to be like the go-to place for these scammers. It's like, you're never going to Africa and finding this person. You get what I'm saying? There's never any repercussions. Like, the auditors cannot do anything about this. You can find the IP address, but you're not getting your money back. And you're not finding them. It's like the go-to place, Nigeria and India. Now, India is more like calling schemes. Hello, welcome. We must talk to you about a very bad bill. Your identity has been stolen. Please forward $5,000. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's nuts. I even get these Chinese scams. Do you ever get these messages on your cell phone? It's like, and I'm like, why do I have a voicemail in Chinese right now? And you keep blocking the numbers, and it just keeps going. It's so insane.
Frequently, and I pray with her, and so on and so forth. since then, you know, it's grown into what I would consider a semi-successful situation where we commune daily. During maybe a certain challenge that her or I might experience, she preys on it, hopes that he gets better. I do too. She's supportive, for sure. She loves me, and I love her too.
How does he love her and she loves him too? Guys, okay, you can have a relationship with people you see, people that you're talking, like other content or whatever. Like people, we're about to do a stream. We're about to all talk. Like this, you've never seen her. Like, hello, give me a FaceTime. How about you write my name on a piece of paper? I mean, actually, forget about that. You can't even do that because it'd have to be a video, right? Because, I mean, think about it. You can just go in Photoshop and do all that. I love you, Darius. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Anything can be done today because you're dealing with scammers that do this for a living. They're probably scamming 15 to 20 other people. It's like those call centers in India. They're literally in buildings, in office buildings, scamming people. It's insane. Billions of dollars probably go down the tubes, okay, out of this country over years of this. It's nuts.
She's got two split.
Oh, you all, have you seen her? Oh, tell me, have you seen her? You know, Yuha, I caught you singing too on your page. I love it. All right, I digress. Oh, welcome, Peter. Peter, welcome. And you're all the way from Stratsvitia. Okay, thank you for coming. Spasiba.
Households, occasionally she'll go out to her mother and her stepdad's location, which is in a town about 45 minutes southwest of my location. I don't own a vehicle, neither does she. She eventually told me that she was flat broke. I can understand because she lives in a small town where good jobs or even something halfway remotely decent are scarce. Because, you know, she lives in a town of maybe 40,000 people or so. There's not very many good jobs, and they should come to the big city like Kansas City or
she's living a Kardashian lifestyle and she has no money. I mean, can we just be, this is, you know, and my brother would be like, bro, bro, wake up, okay? Come on. She's literally on Instagram, traveling, you know, look at the places that she's in. Look at how she looks. I mean, just to keep her hair looking that good. I mean, you don't have any money? How do you not have any money? You're taking photos, you're doing photo shoots in these exotic houses, looking like some penthouse in New York City, and you don't have any money because you live in a small town with 40,000 people? I mean, what are we talking about here? I mean, he needs to leave Kansas and do a little tour of the United States so that he can see what's happening out here. This is crazy.
Like Kansas City or Wichita. Basically, she's unemployed and I'm supporting her. You know, we're both family orientated. She's working on herself and taking care of her folks, namely her, stepmom. And I'm like, I'll help you just because you seem like a decent person and I know you won't take advantage of me. She didn't ask for a whole lot, she just was running out of food and she hadn't.
Oh my God. This is better than tampons. This is better than the feminine hygiene products. Okay? Now, all of this is where these Nigerians or whatever go wrong. Okay, yeah, you're hungry in Nigeria. This is America. Nobody's really starving that looks like that, okay? Somebody that looks like that isn't homeless, asking me for money all the time. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. All right. I you know what? I do give food to homeless people. All right. I will. I'm not going to give you money. And I actually argue with these people. They know me on Park Avenue. It's crazy. One of them I had to yell at and say, listen, don't ever touch me. You cross the line. You don't touch me and say, miss, you have to help me. I said, don't you ever do that. I just gave you a bagel. And then after, these homeless people can be out of control, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they want drugs so bad because there's nobody helping them and they don't really want to help themselves or they can't. You have to feel sorry for these people, especially in New York, because they didn't start this way. You understand? But it's like, fine, I've done it. Okay. You get what I'm saying? You feel bad for people. They turn on hard times and it's, this is life. Unfortunately, people are dealt bad decks, as my dad would say. He's a poker player. I mean, but food She needs food. I'm running low on food and I don't have any money. Now, either you in India, you're running low on food and don't have any money. Well, that I believe. You don't have any money because you're in India and maybe it's very dirty, very dirty. We saw last night, we went to India. It's very, very dirty, very dirty. And you know, I'm going to start. Okay, my auditors, Nikki, everybody in the chat, Oklahoma audits, you came to see me. Ejot, I must say, oh, Lori, welcome. Now, let me just explain something to you right now, okay? New York City cab drivers need to be audited. They are disgusting. I got in the cab today to go cross town. He tried to bring me all the way around the city because I have a suitcase because my mother bought me new dresses for the show, okay? I told him, where are you going? And it is 94 degrees and you have no air conditioning in the car and it smells like curry. Please, I don't need to be in the... And you charging me $32? Please, no. Oh my God. Okay, back to reality here.
And worked for a long time. I told her that I'll help her as much as I can as long as we're together, so it's no issue. It wasn't really that much. It was roughly $50 or $75 or something like that. And then over time, I've increased it, especially as I began to strengthen my bond with her.
Max was willing to do anything to make sure that the two kept their bond alive. He felt sending money to Mary Amber was a way of showing her love. She never asked him directly. She would just open up to him about the horrible things that were going on in her life. And Max was willing to attempt to fix these problems.
She is nursing her stepmother, who's...
Oh, here we go. She's nursing her stepmother. It's always some sick patient, okay? But you're nursing your stepmother, babe. I have so much bad luck. Really, it's like this, babe. I'd have so much bad luck. You write this. Hold on. Write chatbot. Please tell me how to talk to American if I like to scam. Now this is where chatbot. You go in chatbot, right, for fun, right? And like it cracks me up because my mother like is addicted to this crap. I'm like, will you take off that stupid thing and that? Hey Google, hey. I'm like, and the Google actually got snotty with me. They were like, hey, don't talk to me that way. I was like, unplug that thing. My father is like, get that out of here. They're watching us, right? But let me just say another U-Haul. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hold on, I'm not here for long. Catch me or I go Houdini. Yes, exactly. It's like, who is telling these people what to type? It's literally like a 12-year-old boy. His father's giving them the answers. The uncle, they're looking for a game, an Xbox, PS5, something. I mean, $5, $25, $50. It's always the same thing. How is it that we know this now because this show exists? These scammers, they're running around catching people, and Catfish has been around for a while, okay? You got to know the difference at some point. This guy doesn't want to know the truth. He is looking for something that he doesn't want to find himself. He needs to work on himself. This is where the manosphere comes in. You got to go work on yourself. Okay? This is not the answer. You can't just be feeling sorry for yourself and then, oh, poor me, woe is me, I got scammed. No, you know better.
Ill with cancer, and she's afraid to leave town because...
Hear it. My mother's fighting cancer for her life. There we go. Now watch the prices go up.
Because she's afraid that her stepmom can't take care for herself because her dad has to work all the time. I think she was terminally ill with leukemia. You know, she's in pretty bad shape. A couple occasions, not too many occasions, where I kind of had to let her wait a long while in between. My mom hasn't worked a decent job since 2008. Her health has been kind of on the downward end too, even though she's trying to get better. I've had to step up and help my dad. But, you know, I made up to her. I kind of increased it up to like 100, maintained that for a while. You know, and then
I told you the price was going up. Increase it to 100. And guys, if you have to send gift cards right there, okay, they can't be traced or whatever. Is that what it is? My auditor's in here. Is that what it is, Peter? Nathan? Better than dead? Is that what this is? Like U-Haul? Like, is that why they do the gift card thing? Because it can't be traced or something? Like, because, I mean, I just can't imagine. Even like, my father, like, Dad, can I get some money? Can you give it to me in a gift card? What's like, what? Who asks for gift cards? I don't even like buying gift cards for people because half of them have some stupid fee. I got to pay $5 to give $100 to somebody? Darius Coleman says, MGTOW most certainly would do homie some good. Heck yeah. Yes. Men going their own way. Okay? He needs them. He needs them. All right? Because actually, this person he's probably talking to, I guarantee you is a man. And who went his own way. You get what I'm saying? With your money.
You know, and then eventually 150, maintained that for a while, and then 200. I also used it as a mechanism to maintain our bond and to garner her attention a little bit more. You know, I'll support you because I care for you, especially now that we've established some sort of bond. So I'll maintain this, you know, so long as you're willing and able to work with me.
Darius Coleman, first of all, thank you so much for the super chat. And I want to ask you something. Do you think that by the time we're done with this, okay, and this is not a super long one, do you think that he actually did go find MGTOW? Do you think he found the red pill? Or do you think he, instead of swallowing a red pill, went and swallowed another 10 or 20 or 30 gift cards? I'm going to go with he didn't learn his lesson. Okay. This dude is like just wants excuse after excuse after excuse. Okay. Attention is a dangerous addiction to the lonely. Okay. The chef. Yes, you're right. It is dangerous. And you know, it's actually sad. It really is. Now, how do you combat that? Because I do understand that. I really do understand that. Everybody isn't, you know, doesn't have a big family. I have a lot of family around me. I've got cousins. I can't get away from them. You know what I'm saying? You're always meeting people. Like, there are people that just are not in situations like that. Even people that have to move to a certain city for work and they're all alone, or their families move, they're all alone. I have a friend like that who's literally here and her entire family's in another country. They literally got passports and left because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. But that doesn't mean that, you know, if he did this once, I'll you know, fool me once, fine. Fool me twice,
With my limited contributions for the moment, can, you know, really, really bond together. Potential husband or wife or true lovers and boyfriend and girlfriend. Getting up to that point, I'm like, hey, dear, this is what I've got for you.
Now we're up to 200. Bing!
She's like, okay, yeah, that's great.
Max would send Mary Amber money for food, bills, and her mother's medicine. He even picked up a second job to help her out even more. Every time he would get paid, he'd pay his bills, and whatever he had left would go straight to Mary Amber through gift cards.
Basically every pay period, you know, sometimes more than one, like a couple during a pay, you know, after I would get paid. And my pay periods were bi-weekly because for a long time I only had one job.
Wow. Oh my God. Hopefully before he gets that big engineering job, all right, because he's finishing school right now, he gets off of this because he's going to have worked oh my God, the amount of years and time that went into that career, you don't want to just throw it out. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
otherwise I would have probably more than this. Some of them have my receipts folded into them, but a lot of them started becoming like, you know, hundreds after a while. Like these custom ones that don't have a specific amount. Like I think for this one I gave her like 200 or something like that. Or, you know, basically, you know, I've kept pretty much everything, you know, just as a safe keep, I guess, if you want to call it that, or as a reminder, like, hey.
I mean, look at the amount of gift cards, guys. This is that. Pull that up. That's nuts. How does a kid look this good? And he's not a kid. I keep thinking he's like 20. He's 33 years old. Like you're he's good looking. There's no excuse for this. What is the underlying reason that he's doing this? And you're in college. You don't meet people in school?
For real, you know, this is for real, you know. But it's mostly been these. I did that, you know, a couple days short on gas money or, you know, lunch money. It was tough, but, you know, at the same time, like, it was going to be tough anyway. having to budget out the rest of my money. I try not to overspend, especially when I eat. I try to make sure I have something, you know, on the backside, just in case, you know, I have $0 in the account. And
Wow. Wait a minute. Another super chat. You guys, thank you so much, Darius. Okay, Darius Coleman says, MGTOW can mean one of four of these men going their own way when guarding their own wallets. Men getting tired of women, men gaining their own wisdom. That is, and he says that's my personal favorite. You know what? That's really the only way to help other men. You know, I say this a lot. Like, I am not a part of the manosphere. I'm not a part of the red pill. You know, people have said, oh, you're part. I said, no, how can I be part of the manosphere or the red pill? I can't. I'm a female giving my perspective from a female's perspective to you guys, right? But I'm not a part of, you cannot be. That space, MGTOW, all these, it's meant for men. And women should not really be infiltrating it. If they are, something's wrong. You understand? Just like this. This is supposed to be a group of women, of men, I mean, right? That are coming together to better themselves, to give support to each other. Women do this every day. They call each other on the phone. They're doing this. They go shopping. They have lunch. You get it? They talk. My God. You understand what I'm saying? My mother has a group of friends that my God, you hear everything. That's why I talk so much. I've been hearing these stories since I was like 3 years old. I literally have never shut up since. That's why my brother will say, you never shut up. Okay, I'm sorry. I talk too much. But honestly, you know, this space is necessary, which is also why they like to shut it down. They like to silence it. They like to silence these spaces because they don't want men becoming independently strong together. Get it? We know why. I have to be very quiet on here, you know.
it can't spend anymore.
Max has sacrificed all of his financial stability to meet this person face to face. Yet, the problems seem to pile up more and more every day. This is when he reached out to us. He wants to know the truth about Mary Amber, but wants all of this to be real.
I'm not 100% sure if there's an ulterior motive. I don't think so, because she doesn't seem malicious. But she already told me how her lifestyle was before she met me, and I've accepted that because nobody's perfect, man. I mean, not even me, man. I mean, come on, you know. Honestly, I will say that, like, I do believe she really loves me, just like how I really love her. I also had some doubts just because, physically we weren't with each other. But, there's the unknown, which is why I'm talking to you now, hoping that everything is truly sincere, like, especially when I can see it for myself. And I'm hoping, through you guys, I can not only have...
Now, look, okay, guys, if this girl was really talking to him and she looks this good, okay, I'm just saying, I mean, the girl is beautiful. Let's be real here. I mean, if this girl was talking to, like, my brother or my cousins, right, they would be sure to find her. You get what I'm saying? No one would be able to resist not finding her. You get it? And if a female looks this good, she's going to want you to see her. So right off the bat, you already know that something's totally off. Like, she doesn't want you to see how good she looks in person? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense.
Closure in that, so that way we could further establish a relationship, but I could eventually see for myself.
All right, Seekers, it was time to get to work. Max was actively sending gift cards to Mary Amber, and that needed to come to a stop ASAP. When we looked at all of the photos that Mary Amber would send to Max, something just seemed off about them. And judging...
Look at these houses and stuff she's in. How do you have no money? Look at the window, guys. This woman is like in a multi-million-dollar apartment somewhere. Either she's a prostitute, she broke in, she's either the maid, a prostitute, or a real estate agent. Or she's wealthy, or she's dating someone wealthy. I mean, you're not putting this together? I mean, is this real? Like, is this honestly, you can honestly look past that from all the text messages? I mean, the one thing I want to ask you guys, those of you that this has happened to, right? All right, the chef and Darius, like, are the conversations that these people have with you online, are they this short? Because these are like always like one-line sentences. You know what I'm saying? They're not like writing these profound conversations. It's like a line. It doesn't, like, I don't understand that. Tell me that in the chat.
It was a huge doubt that this woman would need any money for groceries.
Here we go. Look, there's the car. Look, she got a Fendi bag on, right? A car like that, I'm not sure what that is, but I mean, you need money for groceries? So, honey, you're either a prostitute that just got out of that car and that bag you bought in Chinatown, or something's not right here.
For groceries. So we have this new case. It's a man named Max. He's never had much luck dating. So this one he's hoping is like the one that's gonna be the girl that he's gonna marry and settle down with. I felt really bad for him because this being his first girlfriend, all the red flags in the story.
This is your first girlfriend? If this is your first girlfriend, you're doing good. I mean, she's like giving Kim Kardashian a serious run for her money. Okay? I mean, Kim Kardashian barely speaks too. And when she does, nobody really wants to hear her. So, I mean, I get it. Maybe you don't want to hear her voice. Yeah. Oh my God. Like, really? Like, oh my God. I lost a $20,000 earring. You ever see her crying because she lost a $20,000 earring? I mean, these are delusional people. You understand?
And settle down with. I felt really bad for him because this being his first girlfriend, all the red flags in the story, right? The reasons of why she needs money.
The way he's sending the money?
Yes. Yep, she sends him this photo of her grandmother that looks like she's on life support.
And this is why she...
Now, where do you think he got this? Is this a screenshot from like a Netflix film or what? Where did this come from? First of all, that doesn't even look like a female. That looks like a male. This is somebody's grandmother? This is disgusting. What these scammers get away with doing here, okay, is absolutely disgusting. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, men are actually kind. Most men are actually kind, really good human beings. You understand? And that's how they're able to do this, because they play on the heartstrings of the kindness of Americans. Let's do the math. For the most part, Americans, right? We're kind. We let people come here. We bring them in. We help people, right? Look, this is what happens when you're some ruthless like cartel member or somebody enslaved by the cartel, and you know, or just some kid that just doesn't care. You know, I mean, this kid is probably like walking around his village with a machine gun, you know, bullying. Give me your Xbox games now. Don't make me shoot. I'm gonna shoot your toe off. Like, this is what could be going on. We don't even know where these people are. God, this is why you can't elect people like Ilhan Omar either, who has the audacity to come here and talk about how she is not here for Americans. Well, last I checked, honey, you were in Minnesota. So what are you doing in Minnesota if you're not for the Minnesotans? Oh my, oh no. Wake up, people. I mean, really? You got to see her. I mean, she's unbelievable. Look at what we're doing here. This scammer could be from Somalia.
On life support.
And this is why she needs gift cards.
Yep. Both of them have some family issues going on. Both have to step up in their households, paying the rent at their house, paying bills, buying food. Not only is her mom in the hospital, but Max's mom is also having health issues. So that's how they kind of built the bond together. Yeah. Kind of seemed like she's mirroring his
life.
Yeah,
I would say so, except Max isn't asking her for gift cards.
He's not.
And the second job to support the gift cards.
Now that would be funny. You know what? That would be funny. I wonder if anybody's ever asked them for some gift cards too. Well, you know, this week I kind of need some money. Can you send me $50? I wonder if the scammers would send it. You know what I'm saying? I wonder. Like, you know, it's kind of like Kim Kardashian. She wanted to, you know, to nail down Ye, right? So she's going to go buy him a Murcielago, and she took out like 6 loans to get it. You know what I mean? All the money went to the, you know, it's a hustle. It's a hustle. People have to realize what women are doing. Women can be very, very cruel. We're talking about women. This is not a woman. I guarantee you it's a Nigerian boy.
Is that correct?
Yes.
The person behind this profile of Mary Amber targeted Max's mother's illness and his single status. They were able to recognize Max's vulnerabilities and use them to their advantage.
He's also talking to these other women as well.
There's other women?
Yeah, there's other women. So we have Mary Amber. This is obviously not the same person. And then we have this woman here, not the same person as those other two women. And this is all from...
Now, I have to say, I will give it to these two. They are good at what they do. Somehow they managed to find these people. they managed to like figure it out in a way and lay it out in a way that it can really prove to these people that they're being scammed. You know what I'm saying? I do respect their work. I don't respect how they cape to some of these men.
And this is all from Max, correct?
Yeah, this is all emails from Max.
And then even in the image, it's saying, babe, I love you. If this is the woman that he loves, he has a second job, you know, to support her. Why is he talking to all these other women?
Oh, we went from first girlfriend.
Yeah, we went from no girlfriends to 5.
That's a lot of girlfriends. Yeah. But
now that's interesting. Now, any of you that this has happened to, were you talking to one person or were you talking to multiple people? Because he went from 1 to now 5. He's doing this with 5 different people. My God. I mean, how do you want to just throw your money away like that? I don't get it. Like, if you're doing this with 5 people, that means the pattern is there. So in other words, what I'm saying is they're all asking you for $5 hollers, as Ajot would say, okay? $5 holla. I need tampon. Please send me tampon. I need tampon. Oh, I need insulin. I need insulin. I'm in India. I cannot afford insulin. I'm in Indiana. Oh, yes. I'm 2 hours away, but I can. Oh, no. Not good idea. Because I'm mother and my daughter will be very upset. Oh, no. We have to be dating at least 3 years. You have to give me at least $300,000 and then we will see each other and then my daughter will be happy. She will be happy. You get it? Every excuse known to man. But you're doing this with like 5 people now. He's got 5 of these and it's all the same. Isn't that like a red flag to yourself? Like, wow, wait, this one asked me for money. Now this one did too. Wait, so I'm sending money to 5 different people? Like, you get it?
Looks like he's sending money to some of them.
Yeah, he is. I mean, and they're saying I love yous.
And he's saying I love you too.
Me love you long time. I mean, yeah. The Chinese, massage parlor will say I love you too for an extra $20. I mean, come on. I mean, they said I love you. It's a bot.
Enjoy my love. I love you, babe.
I'll get a tracker over him.
Okay.
And then we'll meet with him tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good.
Max was in communication with many other women that he never mentioned in his initial interview. All of them at some point sent revealing photos of themselves. These girls had...
Whoa, okay, where's U-Haul? U-Haul, there's a live one for you here. See, I know you. I really get to know the people in my chat. I'm not going to say anything, but I'll leave it up there for you for a minute. All right, now we must go on. Oh, no, we can't be showing that in Minnesota. Oh, no, she's fine. I know you know that. Oh, yeah, you like those. Oh, yeah.
to be fake, and our team needed to come with proof. Brienne dug into the research, and I contacted Mary Amber.
All right, guys, so I reached out to Mary Amber. I just wanted to show Max how many people she's probably speaking to.
Seekers, stick around until the end. Mary Amber and I got a little flirty through text message. We'll even track the location of this person.
Finally clicked on it. This is where Mary Amber is.
And Brienne and I will break the news to Max.
Look how serious these two are. They're like, wait a minute. But here's the thing. First of all, you guys in the chat, Darius says $5 buster. Mark Pino says multiple or just one okay. Some of the photos are working with them to keep you hanging. Yeah, you're right. They're sending those photos to keep them hanging. Yeah. The chef says, so he's not loyal to his fake online girlfriend. Yeah, because he's got 4 others. He's a cheater. Oh my God. All right, I digress.
We'll break the news to Max.
I think she's gorgeous. Probably the best person I've personally talked to in a while in that regard.
Do you trust her?
More now than I did when we first met, of course.
A few days later, our team was confident that we were able to deliver the truth to Max. So we set up another call with him.
Welcome, Max. Thank you for hopping on with us today.
I'm actually curious and excited to see what you guys have came up with.
Let's talk about Mary Amber, right?
Last time I spoke to her was probably maybe about 9:30 this morning in my direction.
How did that conversation go?
We usually have good conversations. We don't really argue or anything like that. She knows that I work.
Hold on, okay? I know it. You know I can't help myself, you guys. What do you mean you don't argue? How do you argue with somebody that you never even met? How do you argue with somebody that you never had a conversation with? Does that make sense? Come on.
2 jobs now and everything, and she has a general grasp of what I'm doing at any moment, really, as far as like my actual schedule and all that is concerned.
Tell me some of the reasons why you're, helping her out.
She's somebody that I feel, despite the lack of any physical interactions, actually also cares for me as well.
Well, what's the impact for you to not be able to physically be with Mary Amber?
It's crazy because I don't necessarily have the accessibility to do that. I suppose I probably could at some point, especially.
I mean, this girl is, I could see, I mean, if this girl was messaging my brother, I don't know, he might be he might get in his pickup truck and just hunt somebody down. You know what I mean? I mean, you can tease a guy with this for only so long. You know what I'm saying? This girl is like, she's like picture perfect. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? She makes me want to go do Pilates like right now. You know what I'm saying? Guys, all right, what's going on in the chat? Better dead than red. What are you talking about in here, Nathan? Nathan, happens to me frequently as well. What happens to you? Okay. Oh, you hit okay, you guys are talking about your thumbs and hitting the thing. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's a different conversation for a different day, all right? All right, what else? The minute I hear her, oh, God. Wait a second. Did you really say 1984, she loved me long time? U-Haul? Get your head out of the gutter. By the way, I said that already. All right. I digress.
Because I don't necessarily have the accessibility to do that. I suppose I probably could at some point, especially now that I work 2 jobs, and that's my goal.
But why not just like Uber or Lyft to her?
The cost of Lyft or Uber at that point kind of exceeds my budget. Because I've looked, and there are some that would, but at that point that would cost me roughly $400.
$400. Another super chat. Thank you so much to the chef. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are too kind and generous to me. I really appreciate it. Okay. The chef says, and he's speaking from experience here, so this is very important. The chef says, sympathy is gone for this young man. He is getting exactly what he deserves. Truth is betrayal in a relationship built on lies. Yeah. Because he's carrying on with 5 people. Okay? I get it. I get one person. I do understand that. Trust me. I get it. You're doing this with 4 others. You're doing this with 4 other bots, basically, right? So, what are you doing? And you know what? The chef and Darius, let me ask you, chef, all right? What? Explain something to me. This kid is extremely good looking. He's wickedly intelligent. He has a bright future. Why do you think he hasn't had a girlfriend? I mean, he hasn't been with anybody for 10 years plus. Why? Can somebody tell me why? I don't understand it. I don't get it.
1 round trip.
You sent so much money to her, right?
We've had those conversations, truly.
Instead of giving her money, say, hey, look, I'm going to use this money towards driving over and coming and visiting.
What's kind of preventing me?
Okay, I've gotten my answer. Confidence. Thank you, the chef. Confidence. Okay. All right. Oh, we got some Texans in there. We got some Texans in the house. Better dead than you were born in Texas. Okay, Drew is in Texas. Yes. Yes. Now, and AJot's in Texas too. The chef, confidence. Confidence. See, this is why men need conversations with other men, because that builds confidence. That builds confidence. That's why, like, my dad is a military guy, right? He was in intelligence, right? Air Force. And a lot of people, almost everybody around me is military. Almost all of them. Okay? Military people, like, from older generations, you know, like the World War I generations, the World War II, you know what I mean? Those people, they went into the military because it kind of like made you a man. Like they look at things differently. And I'm not saying that the military, especially under this administration, I don't advise it whatsoever. Okay. And I don't want, the war is not good. You know, sending kids off to die, you know, that's a different conversation for a different day. But there's something about the fact that you're in an environment with men and you have people, sergeants, different things that are guiding you and kind of rearing you in the right direction. You know, everybody that I've known that's in my life always says, men, I'm talking about men, my family, my cousins, my father, that when you get out of the military, you become a man. You understand what I'm saying? And it kind of like prevents things like this in a way, not always, because we are in a new decade. You know, it's a different times. Everybody meets online. Everybody meets online. That's just how you meet people. So how do you actually avoid this? This is actually very dangerous. There should be a crew of auditors, not just these two, that can actually get people arrested somehow. Like, why does the government allow this to happen? Why are there no repercussions for the country? Something needs to happen here.
Like, I haven't been able to like lump sum an entire amount like that in one setting. It's been like 100 here or there. Now it's more like...
Darius Coleman says, and thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Darius says he hadn't had a girlfriend in 10 years because you got to carry yourself like a player. Yes, to some degree. Absolutely. Abroad, gotta know. Yeah, exactly. She's got to know. Exactly. She's got to know that you're going to keep pushing with or without her. Facts. 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 You know, boundaries are super important. And women are curious creatures. Women are curious too. Women will push and push and see how far you'll let them push. Get it? They'll test you in all kinds of ways. If you don't let them know, like, oh no, not here. They'll just keep doing it and taking advantage of you. And that's how some of these people, it's like, I'm not going to mention this. I don't even want to say in my building. There's somebody that's kind of an acquaintance, right? That is a fan of the show. And like, you can't have somebody in your life, a girl that you're like best friends with. Okay. You have a best friend that's a girl, but she always needs money. Her car is always broken down. She got fired, but she's always in a relationship too. She's always in a relationship, but you're kind of always taking care of her. Like, what is this? And it's like, what are you doing? Are you just waiting for an opportunity? Because that's not going to end well. You know what I mean? All right, I digress.
200 at most tops, because she still doesn't really know my true income.
But you're working to like basically fund her life.
Yeah, I've done that for sure.
What is it about her that's making you like fall in love with her?
Her body, her face, the way she looks. Come on, people, let's be real. Obviously, she's stunningly gorgeous. Who wouldn't fall in love with her? And clearly, ChatGPT knows what to say, or somebody.
We don't necessarily argue. I feel like she's the one. And I'm not saying like the perfect relationship is like all gumdrops and ice cream, but it's like she's a person that I can amicably solve any kind of issues with if we had that, have those without having to like go through an entire day of arguing. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm not really a perfect person either. I think she's gorgeous. Probably the best person I've personally talked to in a while in that regard. And, you know, with me being in my early 30s now, it's only gonna be a matter of time before, no matter what money I have or what I look like, I may not necessarily be a desirable person because like, oh, that guy's old, it's really nobody, whatever, you know?
Your thoughts are that you're going to get old and nobody's going to want you?
For sure. Anyone that I would consider desirable.
How old are you?
I'm 33 right now, but what I'm saying is...
Wow, did you nail it on the head, Chef? You said confidence. You nailed that on the head. I can't even believe what he's saying right now. Has he seen, like, he actually does not appreciate who he is. He has no confidence. You're right. You are 100% right. He's sitting here talking about when he gets old. This is what he's worried about. You're 33 years old. Men never get old, first of all. They just don't. You get better with age. Like age, like women and men are two different things. Men get better with age. Women, not so much. You know what I'm saying? It's just the laws of nature. It's just nature. It's just what it is. Men, more life experience, more everything. You know, women want to be saved. You know, it's just nature. So what is he talking about? He has his whole life ahead of him. I mean, that is sad. That is sad.
That like I won't be as marketable as if I were like 20.
He sounds like a woman. He said I won't be as marketable as if I was like 20. Have you ever heard a guy say that? No, you're actually less marketable if you're 20. If you're a guy, okay? No, you don't have anything figured out. No. This is why girls like to date older men. Okay, they don't want to wait for you to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? No.
I'm confused.
When you're a 40-year-old guy, you're old and nobody really cares for you unless you got money. And
How do you know that? Because you're not 40.
I've had a lot of people within my social circle that have been through all kinds of ups and downs with that.
Oh, he needs some new friends. First of all, we got to go find his friends and annihilate all of them. Just delete every account. And what friends are these? It's Circle. What circle? Your Facebook circle? Is this another circle of scammers? I mean, do you even know any humans? I mean, is he in college online? Online learning has to go because this is another problem. You're not interacting with anybody. This is nuts.
Are 40, and you know they're either divorcees and they have been disgruntled marriages, maybe have had some sort of dating life before they might have broken up with somebody. None of it lasting. I'm not saying that my chances with Mary per se are going to be the best, but
Do you trust her?
I do now. I mean, more now than I did when we first met, of course.
I didn't do this to have an aha moment with you or to poke fun at your relationship with her. I reached out to Mary Amber and I spoke to her. What she wrote me back doesn't reflect what you think about her at all.
So first message I sent her was, I'm sorry. I just kept it very vague because these romance scammers, they don't even pay attention to who they're talking to because they're usually talking to like 30 other maxes out there.
Send me you pictures. Oh my God. It's this easy to figure this out?
So I just want to make things right with you. She says, okay. And I'm going to reply with, it's Jason. You don't remember me, baby? See what she replies. She's very responsive.
Truthfully, I care for her a lot, but I don't have the expectation where she's going to be 100% loyal, especially with me working all the time. Does that make sense?
Is that the
back that up. Did you hear what he just said? He's talking about her being loyal, especially with him working all the time. First of all, okay, which the chef already brought to our attention, child, you have 4 other of these, okay? What you talking about, loyalty? You're talking to 5 of these, all right? Let's start there, all right? Number 1. Number 2, loyal? You haven't even seen this person. What loyalty are you talking about? The delusion is insane. You know what? This is an engineer. What school is he going to? Because they need to be like shut down, evaluated. Okay, they're just take anybody. I can go get an engineering degree. Probably get it in like, you know, I don't know, 4 hours. Kim Kardashian's probably got 4 degrees from there. Okay, she couldn't even pass the bar 4 times. I mean, really?
Relationship that you feel you want and you're okay with?
If we do evolve, we'll finally be okay. And what I mean is like, hey, if you're really gonna be with me, there's nobody else.
Try to video call her. She declined it. You can send me your pictures.
It's also pretty tough when you're long distance, and especially when you're working 80 hours a week and you don't talk at like every single moment.
Max, that's not an excuse though. Like, it's not okay for. I'm gonna read you the rest of these messages, and you'll kind of see where we're going with this. But it's not an excuse for you to be, you know, a 2-hour drive away from her, and her to be entertaining guys online like me.
All right.
Oh my God, a 2-hour drive. Guys, we're talking 2 hours here. They live 2 hours apart. He's 2 hours from her. Child, I could have walked there. You understand? I've literally walked 26 miles in a day in the city. I could have walked there in a couple of days. Like, is he nuts? They're 2-hour drive from each other, and he hasn't seen her, and he doesn't realize what's going on here. First of all, these scammers, it's like they make the dumbest mistakes. How about you put yourself in like across the country, a 6-hour plane ride, okay? I'm in New York, you're in California, okay? It makes your whole game a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours. My God, at least these guys told him, look, that's not an excuse.
Seekers, I went ahead and just sent a photo of myself. Let's see what she says.
Okay.
And I called her baby. So then I start sending her kissy notes and hearts, and she's sending me kissy notes and hearts back. I just met her 2 minutes ago, and now she's sending me heart emojis and kissy emojis. Does this sound like somebody that cares about you?
No. No.
I would still say she does, but not as strongly as it should.
I don't get.
I cannot believe he just said that. Okay. I can't believe he just said that. He needs help. He needs to talk to like a few psychiatrists. I don't believe in psychiatrists. I don't believe in psychologists. You know what I'm saying? It's all to me, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Some people need it. It works for some people. I've never been to one. I don't know. It's because all of this stuff comes down to basic common sense. You could literally go on YouTube and figure this out. Like you guys are saying, MGTOW. Okay, come on. It's free. Go on YouTube, find something to listen, get a podcast, get something going with your life. Like this is crazy. I don't know how you're like. Is he even telling the truth? I want to know if he's even an engineer. You're an electrical engineer and you're doing all this. Something doesn't add up.
Get the feeling that you care about her or she cares about you.
That's a fair assessment. I mean,
Nathaniel, and I would walk 500 miles and I would 500 more to be with another scammer from Nigeria, probably a poor boy. I mean, this is nuts. This is nuts. Oh my God. Oh, wait, we have somebody new. Dixie, welcome in. Dixie says, I need that guy's number so I can work my magic on him. Oh my God. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. That. Oh God. Oh Lord, oh Lord.
you know, and that's why we're here. Appreciate that, actually. You did me a solid, for real.
Are you entertaining this woman because of her looks?
No, I mean, like, I actually cared for her as a person. I mean, at first, yeah. Like, of course, I was like, damn, she's hot, she's fine.
The thing is when we look at these other women that you're speaking to, they all, fit the same profile.
Mary was the only one for the longest time.
So what we did is we looked at each of...
Okay, this is getting interesting now. So all these women, the other four that he's talking to, fit the same profile? What is he, like a sex addict, like some kind of, you know, like somebody that watches porn all the time. Like, what's going on here? This is something different.
Those images?
Who is this?
Christian Burnett.
We ran a reverse image search and we found that that is not who the person is. Her real name is Lena, and she has her own Instagram channel. It's Lena the Plug. She has a YouTube with her and her husband.
No jumper! Guys! Oh my God! Guys, she's an OnlyFans. She's on No Jumper. She's a prostitute! Pull that up. She's a prostitute. No Jumper. That's Adam 22. She's a prostitute. She's an OnlyFans prostitute. Oh my God. Guys, do you realize who that is? Do you realize who that is? That's Adam 22's wife you're looking at. She's not only a prostitute, she's a porn star, and she's Adam 22's wife. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This gets better and better.
Husband. So that is not who that person is. She also has an OnlyFans.
And who is this?
Toe for Life, welcome. Brandon Mitchell is in the house. Okay. Oh my God. Brandon, can you put your link in the chat? Put Toe's link in the chat. Somebody for me, guys. AJOT maybe or whoever. She might be live, so I'm not sure. But guys, this is a famous OnlyFans porn star. It's Adam 22's wife. Like, this man. Come on. No wonder she looks. I didn't even know she looked like that. My God, this is crazy.
She was a woman out in San Antonio, Texas, from what I understand.
This is a woman by the name of Emily Black. She has a huge OnlyFans following with her own Instagram.
Who is this?
That one is Hannah.
She's definitely not the person you think. Her name is not Hannah. Her name is Haven, and she is an OnlyFans model.
Yeah.
Just like Emily Black.
Darius, thank you. Thank you again for another super chat. Darius, why are they steady using famous folks' pics? Exactly. What are we talking about? The first one is probably somebody famous too. You get what I'm saying? The second one he was talking to is Adam 22's wife. Okay, I mean, this is nuts. This is like nuts. Because these scammers in India, they don't know. They don't go on OnlyFans. Oh, no. They're too busy scamming. They're too busy scamming. Okay? Don't you know? I mean, these people are literally falling for the dumbest stuff ever. Okay? It's ridiculous. Now, one of these people have talked to him. Not one. None of them. Nobody's like made like a conversation even like this. Like, hi, Darius. Hello, Toe for Life. Hello, Nikki. Hello. I mean, can we say hello? Hello, the chef. I want you to send me a video. I want you to say hello to Brava, write it down and send it back to me. Get on a chat. I mean, come on. I mean, are you kidding me?
And just like Lena.
The last identity was Mary Amber's, and Brienne and the search team were able to find out who this person that you're so in love with really is in these images. Are you ready for that?
Okay, I'm dying to see who this one is. Who's this one?
Sure.
So her name is not Mary Amber. Her real name is Liliana, and she's an OnlyFans model as well.
I appreciate that.
Liliana, Lena, Hannah, all of these women, all of their identities were stolen.
Guys, please. Okay, Oklahoma audits too. Guys, make sure you follow all my auditors in the chat. Okay, AJOT, Toe for Life, Nikki, U-Haul. You got to follow U-Hauls. U-Haul, will you put your shorts link in here, please? I love your shorts page, U-Haul. U-Haul, put the shorts link in there. Okay, guys. I can't even believe this. Now, do you actually believe that he's not paying on their OnlyFans site too? I think he knows exactly who these people are, and I think he lives on OnlyFans. All right, I mean, clearly he's got a money tree buried in his backyard because it's endless. The amount of gift cards we saw, this is crazy. Okay, now I don't feel bad for him. Okay, I'm with the chef all the way. I don't feel bad.
Fair enough. I'm ultimately disappointed, but better to find out now than maybe like 5 years from now.
Well, what do you want to do with Mary Amber?
Well, that's done, but that's all right.
When we're researching these women, they all had a pattern. Every single one of these scammers that you were speaking to had access to a huge amount of explicit photos of all these women. Were you sending money to these women because they were in return sending you these types of photos?
Initially, yes, but I thought they were like actually people.
He thought they were actually people. I don't buy that for 1 second. U-Haul, I just gave you your wrench back. I don't understand what's going on with these wrenches that are disappearing. It's awfully interesting. Okay, different conversation for a different day. Guys, I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all. I understand a single person getting scammed like this by somebody. I do understand that. This I don't understand. I don't understand. You got 5 OnlyFans models. They're all wickedly famous. Okay, at least some of these things are more realistic. Some of these guys are getting scammed by people that actually, it's really believable. The photos that they pay, that's normal people. It'd be like me just going like this, and you know what I mean? This, every picture this kid has seen is a model, okay? They're all models. It's like, come on, they're all prostitutes. They are prostitutes. He's dreaming of being with a prostitute. So just go down to 42nd Street, get on a bus, and come get one. Because they're everywhere in New York, okay? And you don't have to look very hard.
Yeah.
But now that I know what I know now, no.
In your heart, you really felt like these women were real.
Let me backtrack. Mary, yes. The other ones, no.
When I was speaking to Mary Amber, I was able to get her a link Brienne created for me.
Can you make me a tracker?
Yes. Yes.
I'm talking to her right now, look.
Who is it?
The Amber.
Oh, I got.
Okay, they're about to find out where she is. All right, here it comes. We're closing time. One more call for alcohol. Okay, he's gonna need like 5-6 shots when they find out where this person is. I'm dying to know. It's coming. This is the closing. This is it. This is the deal. This is the end game here. Where is she?
I got you.
Finally clicked on it. Are these all the clicks?
Right here.
Oh, okay, perfect. This is where Mary Amber is. So
I called it Nigeria. It's a Nigerian boy buying another PlayStation, a PS5, every video game. Okay? No. The minute you have somebody saying, I need food, I need money for food. I need food. We're in America. This girl lives 2 hours away. She needs money for food. No. A girl that looks like that just literally can walk into like Cluck You Chicken or like Chick-fil-A and just be like, I'm hungry. Can you give me something, please? And they'll be like, here, you get it? Don't worry about it. Like anybody, you get what I mean here? The delusion. It's like this guy, I feel sick for him because he has an illness. This is a sickness. This is an addiction, just like the guys in here have said. There are a couple people in here, okay? The chef, okay? Hello, cue the flash mob. Hello, I mean, come on, people. Come on. You guys are with the $5 holla. Every time I say $5 holla, it's like Aja, $5 holla. Give me tampons. I mean, guys, this guy, I cannot feel sorry for him. Some of these men I feel extremely sorry for, and some of them actually learn their lesson. They really do. And they use that experience to better themselves. Him, not so much, okay? It's like Fannie Willis. He is a perfect gentleman. Me, not so much. Stay away from anybody like her. All right, hold on. Let's get to the closing statements here.
after all that,
We were able to grab her IP address and it came back to Lagos, Nigeria.
Well, you look at his face. He's like, look at his face. Oh my God. Okay, for a second, I'm like, oh, I kind of feel for him because he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed, but he knew.
You know, I hate to say it, but there's a high probability that the majority of these women in these profiles, they were probably men.
And you're sending...
They're probably men. That's gotta hurt. You know, that's gotta hurt. Hey, Dot says, LOL. Darius, definitely a sex love addict. Exactly. He's like addicted to, I don't know what he's doing with these images, but there's something deeper here, okay?
Photos of yourself.
What could happen in some of these cases?
Oh my God! You guys, wait a minute. He's sending nude pictures of himself. Are you getting this? Let me just, whoa, I never thought of that, you guys. Think about this. This is an interaction. If he's sending nudes of himself, where are those ending up? Now, they could be blackmailing you with that stuff. They could be doing a whole bunch of things. Whoa.
Photos of yourself.
What could happen in some of these cases is what we call sextortion. You're exchanging these images, and then later on, should you cut these people off, they could come after you and hold these pictures ransom, and they will blackmail you into sending them money to keep them from exposing your images to your friends, your family on social media. And so this is just one of the tactics they use.
Again, that's why
I think I'm just as shocked as he is right there. He wasn't thinking of all that. Sextortion? I've never even heard of that. Sextortion? You know what? You know something? That's the message that needs to get out. They'll stop real quick. Can you imagine what they're saying? They will use these pictures to extort you, to blackmail you. They'll send them to your family, your job. Oh my God, think about this. They could actually get you like in trouble. Imagine if they like went to the authorities or something and said that you were like soliciting young girls. Think about this. Is dangerous. This is really bad.
that's why I reached out to you guys. You know,
Nathan says it's real. Sextortion. This is nuts.
I'm sorry it took so long just because, you know, we had timing issues as far as linking up. But in the end, you've confirmed my suspicions.
If you think you need some counseling for this type of stuff, let us know.
I'll let you know for sure. But
No, you don't let him know. You send him the counselors. You do an intervention. This one needs an intervention. You get it? No. You don't ask him. It's like asking an alcoholic. If you think you need to stop drinking, no. You just do an intervention and you shove him in a rehab. I mean, what are we talking about here? This guy is like, this is bad. This is bad. Like, this is how like his mother's sick. Like this is how the mother and father like lose the house over his behavior. You see what I'm saying? This is how you drag your family into a mess. Wow, sextortion. Woo.
I think from here on out, I'll be okay. Now that I know the truth.
It was rough breaking the truth to Max, but we think he took it pretty well. What do you all think? Let us know in the comment section below.
You did great. Like, exceptional, bro. World class. Everybody needs you guys. No question. You guys are probably the best in the world. Truly.
Thank you, Max.
Thanks, Max.
Yeah. You know, I truly mean that. Like, for real, thank you.
You're welcome.
Because with this in mind, I feel like some shackles have been released. Because I wasn't quite convinced. And now I'm certain. So.
I'm proud of you, Max.
Yeah, that's great.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, a little disappointed. Of course, I'm not going to get any of that back, but that's fine because I'll make more and there's nothing else to be given.
I mean, what are you going to do with all this money that you're not going to be sending?
Think I'll get a car.
No, you need to go to rehab. You all. My daddy said to go to rehab, and I said no. He needs rehab. He needs rehab. Forget the car. Get into rehab real quick, okay? You need a buddy. You need a buddy. Whatever that buddy system is, like when you feel like going on that thing or whatever you're doing, you need to call your buddy real quick and be like, I have an urge to hit a Nigerian boy who's probably 12 and I want to send him $50 for Xbox game. I mean, you need help, okay? You need help. Seriously. Oh my gosh. Tyrants Beware is in the house. By the way, the music on the outro is done by Tyrants Beware, okay? Go on his... Can we put Tyrants up in here? Tyrants, can you put your page, or can someone put Tyrants up in the chat so that they can... And make sure you go on his playlist for all the music he does. He makes some of the best songs. My theme song at the end is Tyrants, okay? So we got to follow him and support him. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Guys... Do you think he learned his lesson? Let's just see the very end of this and see if he's learned his lesson. Frankie, you made it into the chat. Welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you here. Okay, let's see. Let's see if he really think... I mean, he seems believable here. He really does. Drew, thank you.
There you go.
There you go.
I love you guys for real, man.
We love you
Me
too,
too.
man.
Thank you so much, Max.
Appreciate you guys.
See you, man.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Okay, is it... he might... Look, these people follow up. That's one thing with these two. These scam people, they follow up. They get angry a little bit when these people don't listen to their advice. They're saying Max has blocked all of the fake profiles he was communicating with. He has decided to take a break from online dating and hopes to buy himself a car soon. Let's hope so. Let's see. Okay. Amen Social Catfish Scamfish. Guys, you know something? I'm actually proud of Max, okay? I'm proud of Max. I think he might have rehabbed himself. I think the thought of them, what is it called? What is it called again in the chat? What he's doing? Like they're gonna blackmail you with your own photos and all of this stuff. I mean, seriously, he learned his lesson. Maybe he went to rehab. His daddy told him go to rehab, and go. He's gonna go. He went. He did something. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. I always have fun with you guys. Each and every one of you. And thank you, everybody, for coming over. Thank you so much to all my super chats. Thank you for all the info, too, and not just the super chats, to the chef and to Darius, who have experience in some of this stuff and have rehabbed themselves, right? Now, we have got to do a stream. The chef, you came up with an idea. Let's get it done. You know, I can host a whole bunch of people up here. Actually, the chef, send me an email, and we will coordinate this little stream so that people can come up and talk about these experiences. What do you think? Yeah? Let's have a conversation, guys. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I had so much fun, so much fun, so much fun. Sexploitation! The chef, thank you! That's what they're doing. Sexploitation. This is unbelievable. I've never even heard of that. Thank God, because that wouldn't be a good sign if I had. I mean, that would mean that, I might have had some experience in this world. My God. Okay. All right. Guys, tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Tyrants knows that's one of my favorites. Thank you so much for all of you that came in tonight. Again, thank you for my super chats. You guys are so generous. And thank you especially for giving me your time tonight. I am not live tomorrow night, but I will have a little trial for you, a little OnlyFans on trial, okay? I'm actually going to go see some family tomorrow and have a family day. I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. Are you going to come back Tuesday, Monday? I'll see you soon, okay? I'm DiBRAVA. Stay out of the only scams. See you next time. Good night.
Yeah. Montoy! DiBRAVA on the mic, speak the truth and light. I'm DiBRAVA, here to bring the news with a touch of comedy and a hint of blues. Culture Club USA, we're here to amuse, showing you the mirror, no time to snooze. Madness in the world, it's all around, but through hip-hop we'll break new ground. Speaking truth, making our sound in this crazy world, we'll stand our ground. DiBRAVA on the mic, speaking truth and light. Culture Club USA, shining bright in the night. Hip-hop music, our weapon in the fight, bringing meaning to the madness, taking flight. DiBRAVA on the mic, speaking truth and light. Culture Club USA, shining bright in the night. Hip-hop music, our weapon in the fight, bringing meaning to the madness, taking flight. From the streets to the stage, we'll make our mark. Spit in rhymes that ignite the spark. Speaking for the voices, leaving a lasting mark. In this world of chaos, we'll leave a lasting mark. Through comedy and music, we'll make a stand, bringing awareness to every land. Culture Club USA, we'll expand our message of unity, hand in hand. DiBRAVA on the mic, speaking truth and light. Culture Club USA, shining bright in the night. Hip-hop music, our weapon in the fight, bringing meaning to the madness, taking flight. DiBRAVA on the mic, speaking truth and light. Culture Club USA, shining bright in the night. Hip-hop music, our weapon in the fight, bringing meaning to the madness, taking flight. In a world full of noise, we'll be the voice, speaking for the people, giving them a choice to rise above the madness, find their own voice. In this hip-hop culture, we'll rejoice. DiBRAVA on the mic, speaking truth and light. Culture Club USA, shining bright in the night. Hip-hop music, our weapon in the fight, bringing meaning to the madness, taking flight. DiBRAVA on the mic, speaking truth and light. Culture Club USA, shining bright in the night. Hip-hop music, our weapon in the fight, bringing meaning to the madness, taking flight. So listen up to the words we say. In this world of madness, we'll find a way. Through hip-hop music, we'll pave the day. DiBRAVA and Culture Club USA, here to stay. DiBRAVA, a flip and move, Culture Club USA, here to stay. DiBRAVA on the mic, speaking truth and light. Culture Club USA, shining bright in the night. Hip-hop music, our weapon in the fight, bringing meaning to the madness, taking flight. In a world full of noise, we'll be the voice, speaking for the people, giving them a choice to rise above the madness, find their own voice. They'll rise above the madness, find their own voice. In this hip-hop culture, we'll rejoice, here to stay.